Hey guys, andreasxp here, and today we are playing Kerbal Space Program again, because I don't know what to play. Because, yeah, reasons. I'll tell you more about that later. So, plans for today. First, we need to build another rocket. Not build, launch another rocket to save those three guys, including Valentina Kerban, that are on Moon. Yeah, and they're still unable to get from it anywhere. So yeah, we're saving those. This is first. And second, we need to expand our space station. Because we killed our space station last time, I relaunched it. I actually launched Gigastar successfully, like from the 6th or 7th time, and launched it actually and patched it. So we are going to work on that a bit. And we are also going to do something special today, which is going to be first. And if you guys are experienced in the, Kerbal Space Program community stuff, and you know a lot of it, you probably know a guy whose name is Danny2462, I believe his channel name is. So search for him if you're interested. But this guy, he's not talking at all in his videos. Like, no, nobody knows even how his voice sounds. I'm suggesting he's probably around the same age as me, which is like around 18 years old. But well, I don't know. So yeah, and he specializes in making some very fun videos. I really enjoy his videos. They're just wow, awesome. If I was to say, yeah. So one of his he did a lot of crazy inventions like planet breakers, that break Kerbal Space Program, and like solar system destroyers, and submarines based on different weird stuff, basically exploring and doing anything possible with glitches in Kerbal Space Program. Yeah, and so maybe the only one of his inventions that could be actually useful is a thing called the master relay. So, and I was really interested for a long time if the thing actually is useful. So I'm gonna show you what this means in a second, but for now I'm just going to try choose a proper fuel tank. So we need engines and well, biggest available, but I don't want to use biggest available because my can here is only Rokomax size, and the biggest available is Carbonine size. So I'm going to use Rokomax, I guess, if I find the good tanks for it. I don't know what to choose. Let's go with standard, I guess. Yeah, why not? Maybe we'll go with double stand, like on two sides, just so we have a bit of fuel. And let's go with biggest available engines. Yeah, and you are probably wondering, what the hell, why do you attach an engine like not the normal side? You know what I mean? That's because this thing, like this is right now, is going to fly in space, and you wanna put something in front of an engine, like right here, and then you're gonna switch to this thing and fire the engine, and that technically should launch this thing somewhere, give it a bit of impulse, and that's very useful for like super small objects like kerbals, for example. But first, I don't know if it's actually as effective as it was in Danny's videos, and second, I don't actually know if it's going to work in the new Kerbal Space Program version 1.3, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to do an update. Did I do an update? Yeah, I did an update 1.3. Yeah, I did not do a crosscode update because it was pretty minor and I was pretty lazy. Okay, but that's a story for another day. I actually did the whole update, but then I tried to cover the chest in the Autumn Valley and I failed miserably, so I just decided to abandon it. It was too hard for me. So yeah, back to the thing. Let's do what? Let's put something to get it onto the orbit, shall we? And that something that afterwards will return back and leave no junk in space. Yes, sounds like a plan. Okay, so we are going to do a Rocomax adapter. We are going to do a shell. Those shells are really awesome. I never used those before, but they're so cool. I actually used one for the Gigastar, I believe. No, not the Gigastar, the XOR. I'll show you what XOR is in a second. Let's first build this thing. Looks decent. Okay, so this is the mass relay. Let's pull this up a bit, shall we? Good enough. Okay, so this base will be the thing that will return to Earth. So we want something that, you know, will help it return to Earth. Earth. You know what I mean. Jesus Christ, I'm so bad. But by what will help it return to Earth, I mean something that controls it. I don't want people in there because I don't want this thing to land at all. And there's no Kerbodyne-sized automated stuff. So I'm in trouble here, actually. What do I do? Any ideas, guys? I have an idea. Let's do our good old remote guidance unit and reattach this and rebuild this one. So this will still work, I believe, because that guidance unit will be actually left, you know, with the adapter. And behind that, I will just do some usual Kerbodyne super uber engines and maybe some boosters too. Because boosters are always helpful. If your rocket doesn't fly, just add more boosters. Every rocket scientist knows that. You obviously know this too. Yes, English is so hard. Okay, and you might not... you might not be able to tell this from this episode, but I'm actually sleepy as fuck right now. I hadn't slept for like 20 hours or so. I usually, like, even though I go to university, I usually like sleep 12 hours and stay awake 12 hours. So I'm like 8 hours, a third of the day over my usual schedule. And that's probably why I am so energized. That's not healthy, I bet. Okay, so our rocket is ready. Let's call it caps lock mass relay 101. Yes, looks decent to me. I'm gonna change the flag soon, so you can vote in the comments if you know a good flag for me. And actually, I updated my actually, let's put some kerbals in here and launch this, and then I'll talk about what I updated. Let's do a pilot and let's say a scientist, because we got a lot of scientists, we can waste them all basically. I'm such a bad person. And let's also configure this staging system, because this is also always messed up. Yes, I think this is how I want to do it. Yes. Oh, actually, let's do what? Let's do a battery in here. Where is the battery? Well, we have a battery here, right? Electric charge, yeah, right. But I want to have some solar panels, just in case, you know, just in case we are going to be successful with this project and we are going to leave it on our orbit for ages. You know, this happens sometimes, yeah. Sometimes our projects are actually successful. Let's do 6 times. I don't want to do some fancy panels. And let's also toggle the flag, because I don't want the flag to be there. This is not the best project I've ever built. Okay, looks good. Yeah, Let's launch into space. Everything is good. CrossFit is disabled. Amazing. Save. Launch. Let's see if this thing even lifts, because I'm not sure if this part is enough to launch this thing. Seems okay, a bit underpowered if I was to guess. But so far so good, you know. So about the thing I wanted to tell you. In the last videos that I uploaded, in the comments to the video, like, not in the description, in the comment, I said that check out my new, how it's called, YouTube channel cap, because I actually updated it and it was really cool, and I wanted to show it to you guys. I see my relay there. Yeah, that did not work. Never mind, I'm just going to revert to vehicle assembly and fix some problems. That always happens, it's okay. Yeah, the cap. And I was so hyped about that new cap because I was designing it in Photoshop for like hours, literally. Never spent so much time in Photoshop. Yeah, and I thought that the cap was amazing, and I came up with a great design, and I was very happy with it. But the problem was that I only tested it on my PC, this one that I'm playing on right now, and that was a mistake because apparently a lot of people access their YouTube thing via mobile phones or via tablets or via TVs, and you need to channel cap that is good for every one of those sizes, and there's like 5 sizes in there. Yeah, and I kind of knew about the TV size, so, and I kind of screwed that actually in the last cap. So yeah, after I found out that the big red words andreasxp are like cut in half when you are watching this from a tablet or from a mobile thing, I did something wrong, looks like. Yeah, I understood that we need to do something with it, because otherwise it would be terrible. Channel cap should be like attracting people and bringing them over to my channel, not the other thing. Not saying like this guy is a piece of shit, at least in terms of designing things in Photoshop. So you should probably not subscribe to his channel. This is not what I want to say with my channel cap. So I redesigned the whole cap. Like, I watched a YouTube video like helping the YouTube beginners and showing them examples of how caps look. That was very interesting, so interesting. You just can't believe how interesting it was. These strats should help. Yep. And I redid completely my cap. I kind of tried to still have the same idea. You can see it in the channel cap, you know how it works. And I spent like not 1, not 2, not 3, 5 hours in Photoshop designing this shit. So the basic idea is like to have a big word andreasxp in the middle, obviously, so people know that I am andreasxp and I am amazing. And apart from that, in the background, have like cutouts from different from my different let's plays, showing the more important games in the center and less important games on the back there. Yeah, so I tried to focus there on games that I am currently playing and that should be interesting for people coming over to my channel. And also, oh no, we are not stable. Good to know. Reverse flight, vehicle assembly. And also on the back, like on the sides that are visible from TVs, for example, some games that I'm not playing currently, but you know, the games that I really feel like they should be on the cap, because for example, if you guys know a person or a studio, I don't know, called Calico Reverie, I believe. This studio designed a game called I Am Jason. You can find, of course, a Let's Play on my channel. And this was a game, the first game that I got a real comment on. I know that's a weird thing to say. I still don't get a lot of comments. That's actually my main problem right now. Yeah, and this was the first video. I got a lot of views for that time. I got like around 10 to 20 views on every one of the 3 videos on that Let's Play. And the very guy, Calico Revere, commented and said that thank you for reviewing my game, and I was really proud of that comment. I am really proud. So, for example, I Am Jason, it was a like 3 series game that ended a long time ago, but it's still present on my channel cap now, and it will be present for a long time. So yeah, that was going on. Currently, the main games that I even seen from mobile phones, like the smaller size, it's the Binding of Isaac, Kerbals Space Program, Crosscode, and what else? Minecraft Story Mode, yes. So like my main games currently that I'm really focusing on. So how am I doing? Oh, holy shit! I am jumping way higher than I thought I will. Never mind. Okay, I always mess up those things. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I forget? I forgot the SIS control. That's what I forgot. Jesus Christ. Okay. Never mind. Let's get rid of this thing because we don't need it anymore. And let's start doing this. Not sure I have enough fuel to do so. Leave your opinion in the comments, by the way, if you like my new channel cap, because I'm really interested in the fact that I probably should redo it. Okay, let's do a bit. How many fuel we got? We got not all the fuel. Great. Man, I'm so bad at launching these rockets, I gotta say. Okay then. Well, then we gotta test. If we are not here for a long time, we gotta test. So let's decouple. Actually, we got a staging thing for that. Coming out slowly and carefully. Actually, not very carefully, but definitely slowly. Okay, we got some SS from this thing. Not from this thing, from lander can. So this should help a little bit. Yeah, I think it's kind of decent. So, for example, we are moving this way now, from this end to this end. So, if you want to speed up, we need to launch a kerbal, for example, from this side. If we even want to slow down and, for example, land, we need to go from this side. And that's why I got 2 kerbals here. So, Miruna is going to go back, and Jedmal, that's a weird name, he's going to go forward. So let's go, I guess, back first. No, let's go forward first, because back is very interesting. I want to see if the kerbal survives the re-entry in the new version. Okay, so we are leaving this. Enable jetpack. Tutorial: how to launch your kerbals in space. This will fail miserably, or it will be very cool. Or both. Fail, very cool. Okay, let's very carefully get close to that engine. And now, fire! That did not work. Okay, maybe we don't need that much power. Let's shut down those engines again. Go to like half power, right? Right. Now let's go back here. Let's EVA, jetpack, and we'll go back. This is already failing miserably, as you can tell. But we'll try anyway, because this is fun. If it will fail, we'll just go and save some kerbals over there. Okay. What? What? I'm sorry. I'm still quite full of on fuel, I would say. Control from here. Oh yeah, because the stage is activated, right? So how do I do it? Okay, now it should work. But let's get not this. Let's get this girl. It's a girl, right? Yeah. Let's get this girl back in position for launching. Fuck. Something is not right. Yes, now it should work. Third attempt. We don't have a lot of time. We are not in orbit, you know. What the hell? I did it wrong, but it didn't matter anyway because this girl died. Good job, me. We did it. We killed 2 kerbals for no apparent reason. Well, to find out that mass relays those things, they were amazing, but they don't work anymore. Note to yourself. Such an amazing creation of myself. Yes. Like it a lot. Not reward flight, because we don't want to get those kerbals back to look at us and make us experience shame. I don't know English. So far we lost Jedmal, Wilrich and Miruna. I thought I lost more than that, but well, I guess. Let's see how our kerbals are doing. And I'll show you my NPCs too. I actually forgot what the thing means. NPCs. Wait a second. And station is S is for station. That I remember. What NPC means? It's not your usual NPC, but I don't remember. I did a clever name for it. So for now, it's just NPCs. Sounds cool. Okay, so there they are. Super Clock 3. Did it land? Wait a second. No, I thought it crashed, right? Let's fly, check it out. I think I didn't activate the engines in time. Yeah, right. So we have Jebediah, Nufri, and Katrina here. Yes, they did not die. They just are here. So we need to save like 6 people instead of 3. Got it. Let's go switch. Okay, some debris here and there. And I can switch. Oh, hello there. What are you doing? Do you know that falling below ground is not healthy? Clumpatron shielded docking board. What the fuck are you doing, Mr. Clumpatron? Black magic is forbidden in my let's play, but looks kind of cool, I shall admit. Yeah. Let's go warp to this thing, Recolonizer 1. Cannot switch vessels. What? While moving over the surface? You're not moving over the surface. You're moving below the surface, Mr. Clumpatron. Don't try to play tricks on me, you piece of shit. Okay, we're just gonna switch through Space Center. I don't know. Where's it? Recolonizer 1. Kind of recolonized Moon, right? Kind of recolonized me, if you ask me. Oh, I remember. The thing actually can fly up. Because it got a bit of fuel left, but we need to decouple these rods on the sides after we do this. So this is actually working. I was wondering. I don't have any science stuff on me, but that's okay. Don't need science stuff anyway. So we only need to launch one super clock. Got it. To save those guys. You know, those guys. Okay, so who is this guy? This guy was my photographer, not photographer, my model for the first cap. For the second cap, I just did a random guy who died afterwards. We shall never remember his name. Okay, good thing Moon has good gravity, and I can just fly up to my capsule. Should consider redoing those spaceships later. Can I please? Okay, thank you. Let's board and let's quick save because I'm kind of interested in not failing this. Let's unlock suspension. Yes. Yes. This is very painful. Okay, we unlocked everything. So now we can just pull up. Which way do we want to go? Guess it doesn't matter since we are going back to Earth, not to a smaller planet. But we'll try to go, let's say, this direction. A bit west. Yes. Rotation will not west, it's east, I believe. So the rotation will help us. So we'll launch and then immediately decouple afterwards and hopefully not break my flag. Fidget crater, yes. Don't want to try put it again. I did like this like 2 times already. Okay, we ready? Set, go. I did it all wrong, but it didn't matter anyway. Actually, it has some kind of cool effects. Shall admit. The things didn't break the flag. It's amazing. Look at that mess. Okay, now let's go up. Because we can. And we cannot land anymore. So we should be careful. Let's go this direction a bit. Let's rotate so it's easier for us. Let's go into orbit mode. We are going not the direction I thought we would go. But it's okay. Okay, how good are we on fuel? We are not good on fuel. Noted. So let's go, to about 50. Just in case we run out of fuel, we'll just go into the orbit first. Let's warp here. Yes. How we're doing on energy, I wonder. Okay, and now let's go full again. Yeah, we are gaining electricity, and after that we'll deploy some solar panels. Okay, so we are on orbit. That's amazing. Let's go into periphysis and continue burning the apophysis so we get off the moon orbit faster. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Don't have a lot of stuff. Yeah, I was hoping we could just bring a mass relay here and launch the kerbals back into Earth, but I guess that didn't happen. So yeah. Okay, almost at the periphysis. Looks decent, yes. Now we need to go procreate. Love those small ships, by the way. They are so much easier to control. Seth is not like freaking out and shit. You can just do your normal controls. I remember the first time I was launching a rocket to the moon. Ah, so, it was so good, so amazing. Okay, let's burn until we're out of the moon, like this. Yes. Okay, how we're doing on fuel? We have like a quarter left. Yeah, less than quarter actually. Okay. Let's do some time warps, because time warps are always fun. And saving, actually, yeah. Launching is much more easier than landing, that I can tell for sure. Launching from Earth is definitely much harder than anything else in every mission. Well, I guess launching from Joule would be harder. Never actually did it because Joule is a gas giant and it has no real surface. It has a surface, but it's so deep below that it is actually a gas that is solid because of the pressure, and if there's such pressure that... Oh, actually, wait a second. I think we have a problem with electric charge. I promised you that I would extend panels, but I did not because I forgot. Yeah, about that pressure. If there's pressure that makes gases solid, you don't want to go there, especially alive, especially with a rocket. Now, when I say that, we can continue the episode without the fear that we will do something terrible influenced by my episode. Like, for example, launching rockets from Joule. Okay, we are good. I was kind of wondering what the hell was there for a second. Now let's warp to Apophysis, which is warping 15,000 kilometers, but 15 million meters. Still a lot. Warp here. Here's the moon. Hey moon, how are you doing? Nice. Let's see how Earth looks from this side. This is moon, this is Earth. They look practically identical by the size, but they're very different. That's optical illusion. Yes, I know what optical illusion is. Okay. Now we switch to this thing and go full retrograde. And I believe we are going to have enough fuel, because you really don't need a lot to get from moon to Earth. Okay, yes. Good job me. We even have a bit of fuel left. So what do we do with this fuel? Do we launch kerbals? No, we don't launch kerbals because they burn in that fuel. What do I do? I don't know. Well, let's actually land this time. Don't want to go full tiny and break everything I get my hands to. Looks amazing. The camera switched actually. You saw like how it was before. I could actually rotate from every side I wanted, but now it actually locks. My bottom is now on the Earth, and that's because we are not on the orbit, we are on the suborbital trajectory. And it thinks that we are flying over the Earth, and we technically do fly over the Earth, but Earth is so far away, such a teeny small ball. Let's time warp. I'm bored. But you should be careful in time warping, because now you're moving slowly, but after a while you'll be moving quite faster than this. Oh! What? Did I just... Yes, I just did. I just skipped Earth. Good job, me. Saw that bug, actually, a long time ago. Well, never mind. We did too much of a time warp. Let's go normal time warp now. Look at the space station, it's shaking out like crazy there. Okay. Being careful here. Okay, where we're now? Like 18 days into space. That's amazing. Actual Apollo missions, how much did they take? They took like 14 days to go to the moon, 14 days to go back, and from 1 to 3 days to stay on the moon, depending on what mission. First Apollo 11 was like less than a day, the last one was over 3 days. The advancements, they were such a great thing. I know where we are going to use my fuel. We are going to use it to accelerate, because accelerating is much more fun than decelerating. Yes, that's a word. So yeah, basically I am interested in what speed I can gain, how much of a speed I can gain. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good on everything, basically. So now let's go full prograde and accelerate as much as we can. Yeah, if we miss this landing, we are just going to fly somewhere. This is like the best idea I've ever had. It's okay though, nobody will die because I have a heat shield here, hidden. It will help me a lot. And yeah, we are over 3 kilometers per second moving right now. Out of fuel, as you can tell. There was some lag there. I don't know what that was about. I think the Earth was loading. Okay, now it will be interesting. So let's jettison. Oh wow, this thing is heating up like crazy. Can I move, please? Oh no, I don't want to burn. Pull up, pull up, pull up. I didn't think that the heat effects would happen so quickly. Okay, now we're in a good shape. This thing just blew up right away because we are moving at such a high speed. Look at how fast we are absorbing the ablator thing, whatever. It is actually overheating. Wow, holy hell. Never saw that happen. And look at our G-force. Like how fast we're slowing down. Those guys are gonna die for sure. They were gonna die like seconds ago already. If they were humans. And they have like some weird particles on them. See that? How's it look from inside? Oh, I see there. Yeah, now it's not so good. So the closer we are to the surface, the faster we are slowing down. So, yeah, going straight to Earth like you did before is actually a bad idea. Because you are going to die for sure. You won't have enough time to slow down. That's yeah, true story. Now let's pull the parachutes. I could have pulled them like a long time ago, but I just don't want to spend a lot of time slowing down over here by the watch because it's so boring. 30 meters, 20 meters, 10 meters, 8 meters. Splashdown successfully. I am an amazing flyer after all, and Recolonizer 1 is a successful Lunar expedition ship. Good job me, good job Recolonizer 1. Now let's try Superclock. Actually we won't try Superclock because I'm already over 40 minutes. Recover vessel. And I try for my episodes to be 40 minutes. I'm just going to show you a brief look of how my station looks and we're gonna end this here, okay? So NPCS. Yes. Let's go into fly mode. Looks like this now. You know, I know what you're thinking. This does not look like a great space station. It's very small and it got engines on it. Space stations don't usually have engines. But hold on to your pants, because this actually is amazing. So, this thing right here, what I'm showing you right now, it's called a hub, and you probably know what this is. It's just a hub. It's inside there's a hub max multiport thing, and I attach some wire extensions so I can attach my usual Rocomax parts, because I'm usually launching those instead of smaller ones. This is the part of Gigastar. It got an update, so it has like advanced docking ports here, just in case I want to attach maybe some engines and fly somewhere. You can attach them here, and it will be very convenient by the tanks. Yeah, so the tanks got a bit less fuel than it was supposed to. They're supposed to come full here, but, well, yeah, shit happens. It's okay, they still have plenty of fuel. This is like for numerous refills. And it also got the lights that I wanted. They're all actually white when you shine them. You see here. Yeah, and they're not. And I also got lights on the hub. And this part over here, why it got engines, this thing is called Sonar. No, not Sonar. XOR. Sonar is from a movie. XOR. I called it a XOR because usually a space station has a core in it that operates all the basic stuff like electricity, like backup fuel and monopropellant and shit. But a core of the space station cannot operate like in a mode when space station is building. It cannot fly around and collect stuff for it. So I decided to do XOR. And essentially XOR is the same as a core, but it has a bit less functions, but it's a bit more movable, I would say. It got engines, of course, it got RCS, of course. It got some broken solar panels, but you know, it's okay. We're good on electric charge, looks like. And it got an advanced grabbing unit. And why do you need those? Are you going to fly your space station to grab some asteroids? No, I'm not stupid. Not that you're stupid, at least. I will use that to actually go and grab new parts that will come for this station, so I can easily, without new installator bulky things, I can just grab them with this grabber and attach them wherever I want. Very convenient. I'll show you this in the next episode, hopefully, if this will work like intended. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this episode if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That was andreasxp. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.